This might go against the grain, but I think that the holidays are a pain in the rear. I know, I'm an elf who doesn't like Christmas. Sue me. What they don't tell you in all those jolly Christmas songs is that the reindeer spit. That they're little divas who know exactly how important they are. When you're in charge of the stables, like I am, Christmas is basically the worst time of the year, and that's why the boss called me into his office. At least, I think that's why. He's going to give me another lecture about positivity and the spirit of Christmas. Whatever. I've heard it before. I open the door to Santa's office and he's sitting at his desk. His mustache is stained with cocoa, and he's wearing his tiny reading glasses. Gumdrop, thanks for meeting with me. Santa doesn't look up from the letter he's reading, he just extends his hand to an open chair. Merry Christmas, Santa, I say, you wanted to talk? Santa doesn't answer, he just keeps reading until he finishes the letter. Then he pulls another letter out of thin air and starts reading that one too. I've seen him do it 100 times, but it still gives me chills. A lot of people might not know this, but when children write letters to Santa they don't have to mail them. Santa just gets them. Gumdrop, do you know Billy Watson? Who? From Baton Rouge. Little Billy Watson. Oh, a human. No, sir. What about Elsie Martin from Adelaide, Australia? I groan, I don't know anybody outside the pole. 2 children, on opposite sides of the globe, have written to me asking for the same thing. Do you know how rare that is? I scratch my pointy hat. Very, very indeed. In fact, just in the last hour I've received 15,757 letters from children all over the world asking for the exact same thing. Probably a PlayStation 5. To die. We sit there in silence for a second. Excuse me? I'm worried something very horrible is happening around the world. Why, just in the last few minutes I stopped being able to see them. This is bad. Very, very bad. He's supposed to be able to see them when they're sleeping. He's supposed to know when they're awake. Gumdrop, Santa says, I wanted to talk to you because I need to know that the reindeer are ready to go. They're fed, groomed, and ready to rock and roll. We'll be ready for Christmas in. No, not for Christmas. Santa shakes his head. What do you mean? Ready in case we need to evacuate. As soon as Santa says it, the lights go out. The backup generator kicks in, and the office is flooded with red light. A small siren sounds in the distance. What's that noise? Santa asks. Of course he wouldn't know that sound. He's never heard it before. That's the intruder alarm, Santa.